Bonjour. Are you ready for another model of thinking in threes? Now we're thinking in threes because the subconscious mind can cope with about 7 plus or minus 2 units of information before it feels overwhelmed. But if you're like every other single person on the planet, you will have loads of things sitting there. It's pre-conscious mind really, going tick, 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 tick. So the chances of you having 7 plus or minus 2 units of information processing power available are very slim. Cut that down to 3 and you've got a chance of having a message that sticks, especially if it's a 3-part pattern that people can recognize and therefore file and organize their information under a 3 heading. Here's my favorite pattern. So we're going to have 6 patterns. This one is called the Pendulum and is very relevant to the political situation in the UK at the moment. So we're going to the polls on the 4th of July. This is recorded at the end of May. So I don't know when you're going to watch it, but we may have had our election or we may be still building up to our election. Now, the pendulum is like this. It swings one way and then another and then back to the middle. And many politicians want to establish their reputation as the sensible party that covers the middle option for most people. Now, if you know anything about neuro-linguistic programming and spatial anchoring, you can combine this pendulum pattern with spatial anchoring. So I might say, as the Labour Party on the left, for me, I might be right on the, on the video, but play with me here. As the Labour Party, we stand for and the Conservatives on the right might say, as the Conservatives, we stand for da 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 da. Now, if I was a Liberal Democrat candidate, I might use that concept now. I think visually I need to go that way for Labour, isn't it? My highly esteemed colleagues in the Labour Party say that this is their policy on the environment. And so I move to the left. On the other hand, my esteemed colleagues in the Conservative Party stand for this series of actions on the green agenda. Let me tell you about the Liberal Democrats. We're a kind of orange party which doesn't look very green, but it goes very well with green in terms of the colours. And we're greener than the Greens, even though we're orange. Yep, in that centre ground, we have these policies on sustainability for a brighter, better, bolder future. So whatever point you want to make, you might choose to use the space available to you to map out 3 options. This extreme, this extreme, and the sensible choice.